Hello everybody and welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums. Oh my God, have I got a strange treat for you tonight. So I was doing some routine maintenance on the 135 gallon freshwater display tank featuring a group of fabulous angelfish and assorted other creatures. But as I was looking for my algae cleaner, the flipper, which can flip on two sides, one soft and one with a razor, to clean the side of my glass. So I was looking for it over here, because usually I leave it in the back corner. So I moved along over here, and there it was in the back corner. Only two angelfish have paired off, spawned, and laid eggs on it. In that little ray of light there is a massive cluster of angelfish eggs. And these are the two parents, and they don't get too far. That one there was the bully of the tank a few days ago, and there he is fanning the eggs, which is what they do. They use their bottom fins there to oxygenate, aerate the eggs, keep them from fungusing. And there comes his or her partner. I'm not sure which is which, honestly. Now I know why this one was being a bully. It was pre-spawning behavior, establishing this territory. Everybody get the hell away from my nest to be. And the big one, they're both equally protective, and they take turns doing the job. You see the smaller one right now, but that one was the bully of the tank, and now it's completely explanatory to me. I now have my reason, and I'm glad I did not remove him. Oh my gosh, look at all the rasboras coming. There he is. Get the hell out of here. He's not too worried about the rasboras, but on the other hand, no. And then this one, I had secretly been worrying because he or she hadn't been eating that much, or not like the others, and that's probably because he or she was also in pre-spawning mode. So I'm thinking the big one was the female, and she stopped eating to prep for egg laying. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm not up on my angelfish husbandry, because I had no intention, and still don't, of spawning angelfish in this community tank. The fry would never last a night, no matter how much these two fish attempt to protect them. So while I wasn't intending on spawning these fish, they had other ideas, and Mother Nature, even in a controlled environment, will do what she does, and these two did what they did, and now I have a bunch of eggs. Now that's not that whiteness, you can see the shadow there, that's not fungused over eggs, which do turn eggshell white when they get fungus. That's literally just a crack of light cutting through the frog bit that happens to be running across their site, which happens to be my flipper algae float. What am I gonna do? I almost grabbed the damn thing until I realized it was the site of their spawn. Look at how beautiful they are. The fish color up intensely. The stripes, the color on the shoulder, the red eyes, everything gets really vivid come spawn time, which is just one of the many behaviors that I now understand, having my first spawn in this tank, and frankly, any tank so far in Chicago. But I wanted to share that with you. I don't know how long I could take that flipper out and literally put it in another, like I have a 5 gallon with nothing in it. I could set it next to the air bubbler and see if I can get the spawn from it, or I could wait a couple days, assuming those eggs won't make it. But I gotta clean my glass eventually, and that's the best tool. It already was getting a little film coverage, and that's just gonna get more intense. But then again, these events don't last forever. Like, the eggs would turn to wigglers in a few days and then to fry, or they would all die, or the angelfish would eat them, or a combination of that event. So whatever happens, it won't take long. And if I don't intervene, I haven't ruled that out yet. If anyone wants to weigh in, I'd be happy to hear you out. But there's this beautiful tank, and I'm a proud papa, or at least potential proud papa. But what a crazy place for them to lay eggs. Maybe not so crazy. They usually put them on pieces of flat stone, occasionally clean driftwood, but mostly flat slate. That's what breeders use, and sometimes broadleaf Amazon swords. But in this case, it was on the flipper. I ought to send this imagery to the company. They'll get a kick out of it. Another use. Other odd thing is it's right over the diffuser for the CO2. Now, if that were oxygen bubbles, the eggs would be in better shape, because that's what you do. You put bubbles below the eggs. But CO2 bubbles, I don't know if that'll have the opposite effect or if it's irrelevant. In any event, there's just too many fish in this aquarium that would love to have eggs for breakfast. So I'm thinking when these two angelfish lay down or just, go dormant in the middle of the night, the Plecostomus or something will come up there and eat them. And I sort of secretly hope that happens, because I got to get that algae cleaning device, and I don't know, maybe I don't wish that happens. I'm just doing this in real time, and I only just noticed this an hour or less ago, and so I wanted to share it all with you, because it's a hoot, right? As always, folks, see how he chases. That's why I call him a bully, because he was he was being a good father or mother, but I think the big one is the female. In any event, have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're viewing this, and always keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.